Okay. Open up my phone and test this. If I can hear myself, then we're good. If not, then we have a problem. Let's see what happens. Alright. 1 second. I should probably get to go off though. Here we go. Okay, testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 3. I hope so. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, it works. Cool. Alright, guys. So for anyone that's watching this at a later time, not live, it's been a minute. Thank you for tuning in. I hope all of you have been well. I've had a very, very, very interesting last couple of months, and I'm alive. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm alive. I believe maybe 2 weeks ago, or maybe even 3 now, I posted something saying like I was gonna make a Black Desert Online video, and I still am. I have like tons of videos just saved that I'm gonna compile together now that I have a few days off, hopefully, and bring that to you guys, and then just do like an audio overview of like my account progression on this game. I don't think I've ever made, actually no, that's a lie, I have made Black Desert Online content on this channel, but it's kind of like in the archives somewhere. You have to search for it. Like my older videos, I have console gameplay of Black Desert Online. But for context, I've been playing this game for like 10 years on and off. On for like the past 7 months or so, for sure. And I've like actually gone into it, and I've learned the game a little bit better. The catch-up mechanics are easy, and yeah, but I'm glad that I finally stuck to it. And honestly, I might just start making Black Desert Online content on this channel, because that's a game I actually play. So just keep that in mind. That might be happening. For those who don't know what Black Desert Online is, basically it's a Korean MMO. It's super grindy. The world is massive. I mean, look at this shit, dude. Like, it is a massive world. They just released a new area. This is Edania, their new area, and then in about a week or two they're going to release Edania Part 2, which I believe they're going to open up this map. So for reference, you'll start like around here, you know, and then yeah, basically just have all this as your playground. This game is incredible. You can have over, I think like now maybe like 20 plus classes to choose from. So there's a lot of stuff that you can like characters, and I'll show you here. I'll show you after I'm done with Garmoth too. Right now I'm at a world boss. Excuse my ADHD. I'm at a world boss called Garmoth. This game has world bosses that spawn at certain times every single day, and they also drop different items. So Garmoth drops an item I'm trying to get. They drop the Bloodstone, but they also drop this thing called Garmoth's Heart. Oops. This is 18 billion silver. So they also have in this game like a central market, like a trading system, and you can trade amongst players for items, and this is kind of how, you know, the game gets interesting. The central market is really important to this game, but I like it because it's live, so the players decide the prices in a way depending on like, you know, the updates, and depending on like what we need or whatever, you know, we'll go here. And then basically in this game, like, you farm different packs of enemies. So they have these things called monster zones, and this is an example of like items that it can drop, you know. So this is worth 30 million silver. If you get these, you can like craft them into something different. This is 291 million silver, just for like an example. And yeah, basically you'd go here to this area, depending on your gear score, and you just farm mobs all day. So this is pretty like repetitive, to be honest. That's the gameplay loop, though. You pick a character you like. Right now, I am on my Guardian. This is what she looks like. I made this class maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and right now she's just a boss alt. So all these characters that I have right here, I'll basically just place them like all over the world where there are world bosses. So let's say like in 2 hours from now, like another world boss will spawn, and let's say this is another world boss. They don't spawn until like later at night though, but this boss will spawn, right? And I can have a character just parked here, and then just switch just like this, click on the character, double tap it, and then I'll be that character and teleport across the map. So I like the game because there's a lot of stuff you can do. I'm gonna just like walk around here. I think this is like a Kim Possible cosplay thing here. This is a gunslinger. This is the Musa. Who else can we see here? That is Berserker. A very nice outfit. Another Musa. I don't know. This is Sage. This is a Tamer. You got a Dracania. Wusa. Another Musa. Damn, there's so many Musas today. This is Corsair. She's like a pirate lady. There's 2 Corsairs actually. Probably in the same guild. This is Seraph. This is one of the newer classes that just came out. This is Mystic. She can punch people and kick people. This is Ranger. That's Maid. This is Megu. You get like a little Kitsune, Fox Spirit thing. And look at the outfits too. Like, I have this outfit on some other of my characters, but yeah, you can really get in the nitty gritty with this. Like, your character customization, class customization. It's insane. And then you have weapons that can glow too, so that's a cool bonus. I do have glowy weapons, but they are on my other character. I main a character called Dark Knight, and I don't think actually I could show you this way. Go here and find Dark Knight. Here we go. Wait. Oh snap! They added new stuff. Oh, they brought back. Oh, let's go. They brought this back. So last year, okay, they added this outfit pack, and I'm gonna put it on my Guardian. Right, this is what it looks like. So for example, like, you can really customize your character to be like however you want, and you can mix and match it. So I'll get onto that later, but I think Garmoth is spawned. Gonna kill him really quick and then get back to that. I was excited because they have titles in this game. So like this one says shrooms, this one says gimme silver, like, just like different ways to like customize and personalize your character, whatever. I like that in video games. And this is why this is my favorite MMO, because I've never played an MMO that's so like customizable and so detailed like this ever. Especially like this being a game that came out in 2014, right, in Korea, and then I think 2016 was on Steam. So it's been around for a minute, and it's always looked this good. But for this game to look this good like back then is just really impressive. So that's what stood out to me. The graphics. It's an open world MMO, so there's no like, there are loading screens and fast travels, but there's no loading screens from like town to town, map to map. It's just really open, and you can do a lot. But yeah, the whole reason why people are out here doing this is to get that Garmoth's heart. I don't know why I can't say that. Garmoth's heart. She reminds me of the dragon from Shrek. I forget her name. I think her name's Princess or something. But Garmoth is a woman, apparently. And the lore and the story of this game isn't the best. A lot of people play this game and they just do something called R spam, and That's how you just progress through all the quest line and stuff. Whenever you talk to NPCs, let's say like, hey, like grab this, go talk to this guy, and you don't really care. They don't really do a good job at like hooking you into a story because it's just so overwhelming. That's the other thing about this game. Like, you have to learn. This is not a simple game at all. Like in terms of, let's say this, right? If you know like MOBA games like League of Legends, for example, right? That's more like mechanical, gameplay wise. This is more of just like, you got to know your class, you got to know like your gear progression, like what you're actually aiming for, what you're trying to accomplish, and that's kind of what I like about this too. I want to talk about life skilling in the game. So you can literally like, here, let me show you this. You can gather, you can fish, you can go hunting, get like matchlocks and stuff. You can cook, you can craft potions and sell them on the market to people. You can make things, you can do horse training, make silver with that, you can farm, and you can also sail. That's the other thing I didn't show in the stream yet. They have a big ass ocean. This ocean is huge, right? Look at all this stuff. So for reference, you need ships. Okay, not to get to this island, which by the way, they do have islands now. This is Land of the Morning Light. It's like a whole Korean-based island. It's so cool. But you can have ships right here at the port, and then Velia as well right here. And normally if you're a new player, like obviously you're not gonna like come out with a whole ass ship. You know, it's kind of crazy. It'll take time to build that, but once you get there, like, you'll be able to travel to all these islands. They added a new thing called Blue Battlefield as well, where you can like get on ships and attack people's forts and stuff. It's kind of fun, and you get silver from that too. So yeah, that's a fun thing. Let's see, did I get it? No, I didn't get lucky. So the other reason why people like come to World Bosses is for the gold bars. So this is giving me 18 million silver on that one. This is 15 million silver, and then this is 1.1 million silver. Plus this, plus this, plus this. Like, you just get free stuff. So, like I said, this game is extremely overwhelming, but if you stick with it, and if you have like goals that you set for yourself, it makes it a lot easier to play. Where? Oh, it's right here. Okay. But yeah, my main goal right now is to farm on my Dark Knight. So this is what my gear looks like on my main character. And then before we were doing Garmoth, I was gonna look at the new stuff they added. They added Spotlight. So yeah, like I said, last year they added this set, and they added emotes to them too. Why aren't you switching? Oh, it's on mix and match. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, cool. Here we go. So every few months or so, maybe like 3 or 4, they'll release or re-release like old costume packs. This is Spotlight. It's one of the popular ones. In terms of like customization and stuff, like I was saying before I did Garmoth, like let's say you like the top, right? And you like the shoes. So you'll go to like some other armor in the game, and then now you have sneakers on a dress, right? Or let's say you don't like that at all, you want a different type, you know, you can mix and match the armor sets that they have in the game. And the cool thing is too, like let's say you don't have money to spend at all or whatever, like real life cash, you can also go here and buy outfit boxes. Outfit. Oh my god, I can't spell. Outfit box. So you can just like type in world chat like, hey, I want Spotlight, whatever, and then you can buy them a silver. And then you just type in like, hey, give me max pre-order for Spotlight Guardian, and then someone will put it on the market. So you can play this game completely free to play and still enjoy your time. I think this game was like $1 on the Steam sale. If it's not on Steam sale, it's usually like $10, I think. But the cool thing about this game on PC, anyways, they have like a free trial mode. So let's say you open up Steam or whatever, you can also download the game on the website. You can what was I going? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, you can play for free. They'll give you like a trial. And I think the trial lasts up for like 2 weeks or so. So it's kind of worth it. Let's see, what else am I going to do now? They have world bosses, like kind of mini boss world bosses. So before I was showing you guys like Garmoth world boss or Nuver world boss, but these are like mini rifts. So if you ever watch Solo Leveling, or if you don't know what that is, basically there's these like monster portals that spawn every week, and they can drop gold bars, so you can get like millions of silver this way too, and then you use the silver to like just get better gear and stuff. So I'm gonna switch to my witch and do that. So right now I'm maining my Dark Knight, and I tag my witch, but I also want to tag my Seraph, and that's the newest class right now. She's the girl with the sword. This is what my witch looks like right now, by the way. Hold on. This is my witch. And then I have the spotlight outfit that I just showed you on her. I just swap. So get that one, and then where is the glove? This one. And yeah, this is spotlight. Here, let me stand here. So I got her in jeans and heels. The other thing you can do, you can also customize your character any safe spot in the game, like if you're in towns or whatever. You can add like tattoos, you can change their height, you can change the size of their arm or body. What else can you do? You can change their hairstyle as well, like if you don't like this hair, you can change the hair to whatever you want. So it's like really, really, really customizable, and like I said, I've never played an MMO game that's just like this detailed ever in my life, and that's what brings me back to it. I kind of like this better than what I had, so I'm going to apply that actually. So let's say I don't like the bob cut and I want this type of bob cut. I can just swap on the fly. Just like that. Or if I'm bored of this outfit, I can go switch to this outfit. The other part I forgot to show you just now was dyeing stuff, so you can dye specific like weapons. So all this is dyed right here. You can see like what I dyed. So this is, I put black on there, I put the purple crystal on there, and then I put the brown to like kind of be like a dark gold or whatever. You can get like special event accessories like the meme glasses or whatever. This is a special thing. They have these passes that you can buy, like this one for example. Right now they have professional glasses. Sometimes they'll have like masks, sometimes it's like I don't think it was like ever gloves, but like just earrings, headpieces, just stuff like that, you know, if you want like exclusivity and just to customize your character. Everyone gets around in a horse, by the way, too, and they have a lot. So this is the Pegasus in the game, and it's one of my favorite horses. And it's just like it sounds, so it has wings, and you can literally like fly all over the map. It's so cool. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Farid and fly around. When I first started this game, it used to be like super popular. Every server would be crowded. Here, wait, I don't know what's going on. Let me auto path this so I can show you what I'm talking about. So right here, it's like all the servers that they have. It would say crowded for like 3 to 4 servers, right? And now it's kind of different. I think a lot of the players are like new and end game players, and then there's players that like kind of quit. So the health of this game, like I don't see this game going anywhere in like the next 5 years, to be honest. Maybe even 10. Like 10 is stretching it. MMOs tend to last long, so let's say you're inspired to play the game or you never tried it, you have a PC, you want to give it a shot, let me know. I will play this game with you guys. Like, I love it that much. But no, they added season servers maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's basically like a catch-up mechanic in the game. So they'll give you a bunch of like free stuff and just kind of speed up years of progression otherwise that you would have spent like grinding and suffering. Korean MMOs aren't playing around with like the time that you need to invest to like get anywhere. Like, this isn't a get geared quick game at all. And that's kind of what I like. It teaches patience and discipline, at least for me, and it's one of the reasons I like playing it. I used to be a little bit more impatient, but I like it. They have guilds in this game as well, so this is the guild I'm in. A year and a half ago, and I might add this to my new video I'll make for Black Desert if I still can find all the files. Basically, they had this event where if you joined a guild or whatever that they selected through Black Desert Online ambassadors, they'd give you like a whole bunch of free stuff. So I did like cosplay contests, I did like snowboard racing when they had that last December, like during Christmas time. This game does celebrate like national holidays, so if it's Halloween, they'll do like a spooky theme, right? If it's Christmas, they'll do spooky, like right now it's summertime, so they've been adding a lot of like more realist, like I don't know what to call this, like just casual clothes instead of like fantasy stuff. I kind of like that just because I do like fashion in video games, but it's kind of getting on my nerves because, for example, they added this, right? I already have it, okay? And then they have dances that they added too. Wait, come on. By the way, when you buy these dances, they are like unlocked on your one specific character. So this would only be unlocked on my witch if I got this, right? So if I wanted to get this one, I'd have to buy 2. If I wanted to get this one and put on my Dark Knight, I have to buy all of them. So I think from this year compared to like last year, I don't remember seeing this dance. I think it's new. It reminds me of Baptiste from Overwatch. I think he has an emote that's similar to this. I'm getting hit. Let me focus. Yeah, this is Farid. We're at one of the world bosses. It's like this giant lava lizard dude. And then for reference, all this gear, by the way, is just like, it's called Tuvala Timmy gear, basically, right? And it's part of the free gear that you get. Like, you level up your character to 60, 61 or whatever, and then, this is the end of the gear that you get when you graduate off of the season servers. Another thing they added is Olvia Academy. So they added like a whole ass school in this game, and it's big. It's huge, and they give you a whole bunch of stuff. I can show you in one moment. Get to safety. So yeah, they added Olvia Academy. It looks like this, right? And if you complete it, they have like a combat section. They explain everything in the game, just the basics, and then they have a life skilling section too. So even if you don't want to like, I guess, farm or grind in the game, you can just gather if you want to. You can make a little shy, which is these like little elf characters or whatever, and just have a blast. You don't even have to be a shy, but that's like the life skills specific class they made. Let me show you here. Gathering. Yeah, here we go. Gather, teach you how to fish, shoot and hunt, cook, alchemy, process stuff, training the horses, farming, or sailing. And when you complete it, you get a bunch of stuff. So I recommend it. I never completed my other one, but I need to, because they have so much rewards that I actually need. And these are expensive items, by the way. Like, let me find the Manos one. I mean, already like 140 mils. Like, I mean, never mind. It's not that much in this game. I thought they gave you like Tri-Manos. I guess I was wrong. Anyway, they give you, really expensive items, especially like if you're not a free player, a new player. That'll help you. So I recommend that too. I'm just so glad to be off today. It's been a minute. I might go out later, actually. Let's see. Okay, before I go to this boss, I need to charge my phone. Give me 1 second, guys. Depending on how loud this fan is, I might end the stream a little earlier than I wanted to. But I just wanted to show you guys like on the live and test out how live streaming would be. To see if I want to get back into just doing that versus like long form content. Oh shit. Okay. Next guy. This is Red Nose. I mean, just look at this. Like graphics are good. Sun is setting. You don't have to fight with the UI on, but it can get complicated. This game is really crowded though. It gets busy. Especially like when you first start. It's like, oh, someone enhanced this, someone enhanced that. They're just like giving you a million pop-ups. It gets annoying. The other thing that helps too, I'll put it back. You can add like skill lists. So when it says like press E, Shift S, SR and B, like I added that in there. So if you have specific combos or if you want to add keyboard commands, you can do that as well. This is just that way I don't have to keep looking at like what I need to press to activate the skill. I got the gold bar, I'll show you. So it's Russian roulette. I got 200 million from that. And I'm on a part of the game where I need to buy whaling pieces. So let's see what even happens. So I'm on a part of the game where my gear on my Dark Knight is like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? Can you hear me? That one's easier bunch. Sick. I hope you feel better. I hate being sick. The title is what I've been experiencing. So yeah, I worked so much like the past couple months, and today is like the last day. So basically, right? Check this out. It's like 12:23 p.m. for me right now, right? I haven't been to sleep since 3 p.m. yesterday, but I just got off of a 14-hour shift. And then after that, I went to the gym. And after that, I ate. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna probably like get tired, but in the back of my head, I knew I had this video that I wanted to make for like the longest time, and I never got the chance to. So then I was like, okay, well, I could just stream it, and you know, those who see the stream now, cool, and then those who want to click on it later, cool too. And now we're here. Yeah, 14 hours is insane. I did that for 6 days. No, I did that for 5 days in a row, and then I had a 15-hour shift, and then I had a 16-hour shift. And I had an 8-hour shift, so yeah. It's like 8 to 9 days of work straight, like back to back. And I don't know why or how I'm up right now, I'm being honest with you. Yeah. So this is called Black Desert Online. It's a Korean MMO game, and essentially it's an open world MMO. So this is what the world looks like. It's this big. You know, you can travel on horse anywhere, or you can go to these wells to fast travel. But yeah, this is the world of Black Desert Online. And essentially it's like a fantasy MMO. So you have like your witch classes, you have your mages, I just said that. You have ninjas, you can be warriors, female and male. Who else can you be? You can punch people, mystic and striker. I'll show you in a second. Basically, you pick your class, you customize them however you want. You can make like real life people with them too, or just make your own custom character, and then explore the world. Join guilds, you can kill mobs, but essentially like that's the game loop, right? Like you're just grinding for silver. Silver is the money in the game. You use the money to buy gear. See? So I think I was saying like this right here is where I'm at. So the gear on my Dark Knight is like 52.5 billion silver, which is a lot in this game. And then my next upgrade is 180 billion silver. I don't need to get this much. You can also do something called enhancing, where you just like take whatever gear that you have, you slap it in here, and then you enhance it. But you have a chance. Yeah, I think you should. It's a fun game. And yeah, it was super tiring. This game is like I think $10 right now on Steam, but uh, it's free as well. Like you can download the game or whatever. It'll give you like a free trial for 2 weeks. It won't say free trial, I don't think. Yeah, definitely give it a shot. I think it's worth it. It is a bigger game. It's about like 80 gigabytes though, so make sure you have storage. That's for sure. Oops. There we go. When you start, I think they still do give out tier 10 horses, so make sure you pick the Pegasus. Try more games this summer. Yeah, you should. This is a really good game to get into, especially if you've never played like an MMO before. This is one of the best out there right now. Definitely like top 5 in the world. Oh yeah, Stardew Valley is a good game. You know what's crazy? I almost streamed that instead, and then I was gonna be like, oh, let's just like make a series where I finish that game. Because my issue with story player games, unironically, right? Like if I'm by myself and I play, I don't want to stream it. I'll finish that game. Last single player game I played was Danganronpa. I played 1 and 2, right? Love that game and the anime. If you don't know what it is, for those who are like watching later or whatever, it's an anime about like, a group of high schoolers who are like go to this elite private school where every kid in the class has like a unique ability, right? And it'll be like, oh, like ultimate baseball player, ultimate gambler, ultimate detective, etc., right? So the main character, he gets accepted, right? You don't know his talent, and it cuts from like him just like going to school or whatever and like about to open the gates, and then it just goes all black, and he wakes up in a classroom, and all the doors are like, not the doors but like the windows, they're like nailed with steel planks, so you can't take off the steel plates off the windows, and you don't know like what happened, and you're alone in a room, right? And then you later find out you are in an involuntary death game, and the only way to leave the school is to kill someone, so kill a classmate and get away with it, basically. Yeah, it is so good. I love that, especially the games too. Like, I was a long time fan of the anime, right? When I played the games, oh my god, I fell in love with it. I'm on Danganronpa Despair or something, like with Toko and the other girl. I don't want to say her name for spoilers, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Wait, I need to go here. Yeah, death games are so cool. I like psychological games, or like if it does come to the horror genre, I've come to realize I do like psychological horror. I really do. Like, for example, I would consider Berserk a psychological horror. I would consider Gantz a psychological horror. Um, I would consider, what's another one? It's kind of like that. Um, can't really think of too many else right now off the top of my head, but stuff like that I'm in love with. Okay, yeah, so if I wanted to come here, just sell all these gold bars, and now I'm at 5.69 billion silver. This dude's all glowed up in like the endgame armor. This is a wizard. Looks pretty cool. That die, by the way, is like, let's see, I think it's like 40 billion silver right now. It's called cake. No, 21 billion to 10 billion. Yeah, it's 21 billion per. So for the boots, the chest, I think, and the helmet. I'm pretty confident that's how it works. Crybaby? I haven't heard of that one. I thought about getting a tattoo that says Crybaby. I get on like my shoulder neck area. Oh yeah, let's finish my ADHD session. Here's like a dance. Oh, they added a lot. I don't think I've seen this one. To your own beat. Moving the legs, though. Okay, I kind of like that one. This is new. Okay, classy. I like that. Reminds me of like Spanish line dancing. Very smooth. Okay, and then let's see this one. It's like a one-handed Gangnam style. Twist. We have these as well. Oh, actually, I think this is a quicker way to show you some of the characters. Probably not, like, hold on, let me see if I can switch this. No. I was trying to find, like, an outfit or whatever that I could just, like, keep clicking through, like, class to class, but I couldn't find it. Anyway, this is a striker. It's one of the punchy people I was telling you guys about. Couldn't even go to character selection. Actually, I could. Okay, I'll do that really quick, just to show you what I do have. I was gonna go to character selection and then like show you like the demo classes. Like when you first start the game, you hover over your mouse, click on like a page border or whatever, and then it will just like display what the character does. That way you know. This is my Dark Knight though. This is my main character. This is my life skiller. I use her for like horse training and stuff. This is my boss alt in Line of the Morning Life, so like Korean area. And then for reference to, like, I want to main this one, my Dark Knight, that I already main right now. And then I also want to main the Witch. And then that's a ninja, this guardian, that's the shy. This is the mystic. I have two mystics. This is the Draconia, and then I made her look like Griffith from Berserk. they do collaborations with other companies. Um, I forget. I don't want to misinform you and say yes. I don't know what it is. It's showing. I think the stream is delayed. Yeah. That's the girl. So I'll switch to her. I have another Dark Knight. I have Guts from Berserk. That was my first Dark Knight on this account. I have a Tamer. I have a Lawn. I have another Sort. And then this is my Berserker. Yeah, it's delayed a little. Yeah, it is delayed. It's okay. I will click on this girl. Okay. And then this is my Seraph. And every character has like their own inventory, so when I sit her out here, she's killing this thing called Sengun. It's like a tiger boss. It's pretty cool. Like I said, this is the Korean area in the game. So it's all based on like Korean folklore. And then this is her weapon. She has a one-handed sword. And then this is her dash. She can slice people like that. Move around. She also has like an angel form too. Yeah, so that's why I like her. I just think she's cool. Also, I know this stream has probably been going on for like maybe an hour max, or like 30 minutes or so. I caught myself passing out when I was opening the character selection. I think it's time to shower and sleep, but expect content from me soon, especially now that will have like a little bit of free time. I don't know if I'm gonna do like another live stream like this or a video, but regardless, it'll be one or the other. If you do download this game, like if you want to play and stream, we can play and stream. I'm looking for more people to play Black Desert with. I know nobody that plays this game, like the only one. So let me know. But before I leave, I just want to say I hope you have a great day. Thank you for always tuning in and supporting me. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, taking an edible didn't help either, but here we are. Alright, well, good night, guys. Take care, have a wonderful day, happy Friday, and I will catch you in the next one.